Hey guys, what's up? Shin0555. Happy Sonic Month, everybody. We're here, we're making another drawing video. It is Sunday, and since it's Sunday on a Sonic Month, we are doing a Sonic character, and this Sonic character is Rusty Rose from Sonic Prime. Yeah, this video was requested by Little PG, so thank you so much for the request. This one might be a little bit more of a difficult one. Mainly because like she's mostly like a robot and there's like a lot of detail. I actually did simplify the design quite a bit just to make it easier for the drawing video. But overall, so this one might be on one of the like harder side, but I'm sure we'll be able to do it. So anyway guys, get your pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys. So to start off drawing Rusty Rose here, what we're going to do is draw a nice, decent-sized circle. It should be somewhat about that big. And then after that, we're going to get another circle kind of right underneath. And then another one right here. So you get like an upside-down, like snowman looking thing. And then we're going to get, then one of the feet are going to be right here. And it's kind of going to go up like that. This one will go more straight down, and the foot would be about there. You should have two shoulders, an arm going down here, and this arm's going to be about here, and it's going to go over like that. And that's pretty much good for the gesture. That's enough for me to mark down where things are going to go. So let's jump straight into her head. So if you want to, you can draw the crosshairs. They'd be something like this. And what I like to start out doing is start with her nose. So right about here, what we're going to do is draw a nice little curve line like this. And a line going down and then over. And then you could draw a little curve line right there. And then shade this in black. So there's her nose. And then from her nose, we could draw her muzzle. So the muzzle part is just going to be this curve line that goes around the nose like this. And then it's going to dip down and then over like that. And then same thing on this side, it's going to dip down and then over. And then you're going to get a nice big curve line like this, connecting the two. And then once we got that down, we could draw on her eyes. So I like doing a little circle here just to like right above where like the nose is, just to help get the curve right. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to draw a curve like this. So basically like a really elongated kind of U shape, and it's going to go up, over, and then down like that. And then this one's going to follow the same thing, but keep this one light. We're just going to like kind of complete it just to get the size of the eye right, but this eye is going to be a lot different from this one. But we'll finish off this one. So now that we got this eye, we could just draw a line going across like this. Very simple. And then here, what we're going to do is start about here and draw a line going across again, but slightly higher. And when we get to here, we're going to go into a big spike. And it's going to go down like that. And you can shade that in as well. This is her eyelash. Like that. And for her eye here, we could just draw a nice, decent size oval. Like that. And then a smaller oval in the middle. And you're not going to put any light reflection. We normally do. We'd put like a little circle right here for a light reflection. You're not going to do that mainly because she's like roboticized. So just a normal eye. The light reflection makes it look a little bit more evil, or a little less evil. So now that we've got that down, we could draw in her other eye. So her other eye kind of goes off like her face here. So what you're going to do is draw a line going up like this. And then a straight line going over, kind of into like a point here. Then it's going to go down and then over. And you're going to kind of follow this like shape, but make it less curved. So I'm going to start erasing some of the overlap here. Like that. And now here what we're going to do is just draw a shape that just hugs kind of this outside shape like this. Whoop. And then I'm going to turn the paper. And what you want to do is draw 2 lines going across. Like that. And then another set right here. And now that we got that down, we can erase any overlap. You don't want, you want there to be like a little gap in between them. So you don't want, after I finish drawing it in, I'll show you. So you want a little space, you want everything like connected here. You don't want like a line right here or here. So you want a little space there. And then you could just draw in a nice circle like this for her eye. And if you wanted to, you could shade all this in black as well. Let's do a real subtle one. Like that. And then for her mouth, very simply, it's just going to be a line kind of curving up like this, and then just curved down a little bit. Because she's frowning because she's an evil robot. So that's pretty much it for her face. We could get into her head now. So what you're going to want to do is just draw in another circle starting from here. And it's just going to go all the way around. Kind of like that. So you want a nice round shape like that for her head. And what we're going to do is start out with her ears. So her ear here, it's basically just going to be like this very soft triangle going out here like this. And then what we're going to do is start a line going down here very close to this side, and then going down here like this, which is going to be farther away from this line. And then you're just going to curve it in like that. So that's one ear. This ear is going to be a little bit more head-on, so what we're going to do is basically draw that soft triangle. And what I mean by soft is like this isn't like a hard point. Like that. Then we'll draw a triangle with a bottom. Like that. So there are ears, and now we could draw like her headpiece that's right here. So gesture that, and what we're going to do is draw a nice curve line like this. It's going to curve out to about here, and it's going to go into like this V. And then curve around like that. And then be like the top piece right there. And keep it all light, mainly because we have a bunch of spikes to draw in. So this first spike, the way to draw it in is you're going to draw a curve line going down like this. And then at the end of this line, you're going to go over and then up. And then same thing here, it's going to go down and then over. And now we're going to see like the bottom side of these as they go up. So to draw that in, you're going to draw a nice little curve line like this. And it's going to curve over like that. So you get kind of like this little shark tooth looking thing. And then from this line, you're going to extend it out, get to a point, go down, and then connect it in like that. And then you're just going to draw this shape again 2 more times. So we're going to get another one about here. We're going to get that shark tooth looking thing, go down. Then we're going to get a line going over, down, and then connect it in. And then one more right here, and this one's going to be a little bit smaller than the other ones. Over, down, connect it in. And now I'm going to erase all the overlap just so they're real nice and clear on what we just drew. And again, this is where I'd say like this is a hard character to draw compared to the other Sonic characters I usually draw. And mainly just because of her, like, I like to call it like a scrap metal design. There's a lot of like junky like pieces like put together to like make her up, and it's just annoying because like that's a lot of detail to draw in every time. Like there's a reason why they use this design for like a 3D show. I'm gonna put a curve line here or a straight line here. I guess you can get a little one there. Just show a little bit of a bend. But yeah, there's a reason why she's like a 3D model and not like a hand-drawn, like, because it would be a pain to keep drawing this for every frame. And that's good. So that's her top piece. Now we could get in her like quills. So for this quill, we're going to start kind of at the end of the ear here. And it's just going to be a line curving over and down like this. And then from that line, we're going to get a line going up here, and then one more that goes out here, and then goes up, and then in like that. And then they're all like metally, so you're going to draw a little design here, and you're basically going to just draw this V that goes down, hits this line, and then goes up. Same thing here, up, down, hit the line, up, and then one more down, hit the line, up, like that. And then pretty much the same thing on this side. So what we're going to do is the middle line here is actually going to be a little bit above the ear, or above the bottom of the ear here. So what we're going to do is just draw a nice little curve line that curves down like that. And then off that line, we're going to just draw a nice little curve line that curves over like that. And it's going to curve out, and then up, and then in like that. And then again, we're going to get those V's. So another V, another V. Where did I put 1, 2, 3, 4, one more. Like that. And then we'll see a very little bit of the headband right here, which would just be a nice little curve line. And then you'll start right about here and draw a line going out, and then over like that. Well, that's a little too steep. Just draw a line going out, and then over, and then you kind of like spike it in there like that. But that's pretty much it for her head. It's probably the most, one of the harder parts of this piece. So if you got her head down, you're doing pretty good. There we go. Okay, now we're just going to go into her body here. So she has kind of like this ring necklace on, and basically just draw a nice little curve line like this right under her head. And then for her body, we're going to make it a little bit more square. So it's going to go down, over, across, go up, over, and then in, and then there'd be like this middle section here, like that. And we'll draw in like her shoulder pad and her arm first, and then we'll jump into her body, because her hand and arm is kind of in front of everything. So we'll start with her shoulder pad here, and it's basically this big kind of U shape, like this, and then you're going to get a straight line on the bottom and go up. And now here you're going to get a little bit of depth by drawing a line that extends out from the side, over, up, and it'll go across and then up like that. And then basically her arm's going to go down here. She's going to have like a joint right there, and then go down, and then her hand's going to be about here. But what you want to do is you want to make like these three-dimensional rectangles, or three-dimensional boxes. So to draw those in, you're going to draw a line going down here, then another line going down here, and then one more right here. And then you're going to make like this little square that connects all of them, like that. And then we're going to get another one. So basically what we're going to do is draw a line going up, and then over like this. Then it's going to extend out. There'll be a line here, and then this one would extend out about there. And now here we're basically going to just get like this little rectangle that goes up, across, up, across, like that. And then for the joint here, you're just going to get this nice little curve line. You're basically going to get like a circle here, and then a line going down and going into the circle, and then another circle right about there, like that. I'm going to erase some of the guidelines here and redraw it in so it's nice and clear. Actually, looking at it now, that arm's a little thick. So that's okay. We'll just draw it a little bit thinner this time around. And again, this is another reason why it's hard, because like we're getting into like a little bit of like perspective here with the angle of these like arms and stuff. So again, this is a tougher one. This is a tougher how to draw video. So don't feel bad if you don't get it on the first try. So we got that all done, and now we could draw in the hand here. And I kept the hand pretty simple. So basically what we're going to do is the thumb's going to kind of go out here, and then we're going to get a finger, and it's going to go over and then in like this. But I'm just going to jump into detail. So right from here, we're going to just get a straight line going across, about here, and it's going to curve over. Then we're going to have a line going down, and then up. So you basically get like this kind of rectangle looking thing. And it's going to go up a little bit, and then it's going to go straight into this finger here, which is a straight line going down. Then we're going to go across, and then up, and stop about here. And now for the rest of the fingers, basically what you're going to do is draw a line going across, and then up, and then across, and then up, and then one more that goes across, up, and then into the hand there. And with this finger right here, we'd see a little bit of it on this side, which you just get like this little box right there for it. Zoom in a little bit more. And now we're going to erase the overlap, or the guidelines. Whoop. And again, this is why you always draw light, just so you do have a chance to erase and make it look nice. Because if you draw hard on every line, then it's just like when you try to erase, they don't go away. And it just looks messy. So there we go. Have it nice and clean looking here. And the last part is, there's like this little box right here. So you're just going to draw that like this. So you draw a little box, and at the edges here, you're going to draw a line going down here, here, and here. And then you just connect the lines in like that. Very simple. And if you want to do some detail, you could draw like lines like this. Up, in, over, like, I don't know, just draw like a bunch of like kind of curved lines, just show it's like robot-y and like boxy. And we could draw a little curved line right there too, connecting into that circle. Okay, so that's that arm. Nothing too bad. Now, since we got this done, we could kind of go into like the front of her body here. So this is a pretty good shape for it. What we're going to do is refine it a little bit. So we're going to make this a little bit rounder. So we're going to just draw a nice little curve line that goes down like that. And we're going to draw a line going across, and you get like this little rectangle right here, like that in the middle. It's going to go over and then up. And then here what we're going to do is draw a nice shape that hugs the bottom of like the chest plate here, like that. And then we're going to get a nice little curve line that curves over like that. And then you can make this line shorter. You still want it right there, but you don't want to like touch anything. So you just might make a nice little curved line there like that. And she has like a little button right here, which is just a nice little circle. And then once you got that done, you could draw on her waist, which is really easy. It's this little cylinder that goes around like this and then up. And then from that cylinder, we're basically going to get like a little shape that looks like this, but I'm keeping it very light because we're going to draw a bunch of stuff over it. So keep it light. But now what we're going to do is draw in the legs. So all you really need to mark out is the knee that's going to be right about here, and then the foot's going to be right about there. And very similar to the arm, actually pretty much the same thing. What we're going to do is draw kind of like a little box. Like that. And then same thing on this side, but it's going to be a much bigger box on top before it goes down into the foot here. And then we're going to get like the foot right there. And then same thing kind of on this side, so we're going to get like a little box. Like that. We're going to get the knee. And then it's going to go down kind of into the foot here. Like that. So it's pretty much good for the gesture, so I'm just going to jump into detail here. I'm going to start with the knee. So the knee is pretty simple. It is just this square, like that. And on the bottom, you're going to draw two lines going down and then connect them in like that. And then here, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line going tilted down that way. It's going to go across, over, and then up. And then same thing on this side, down, up. And now we'll jump into the top part of the leg here. So what we're going to want to do is basically draw a line going up right about here, like in the middle. And then it's going to curve over like this. And it's going to go down, over, and then up. And we're going to get a curve line right here. And then a line going up here and here. And that's it for the leg. You can erase any overlap. Ugh. Pencil keeps breaking. Like that. So that's that leg. And now we can go into the foot here. So this foot's like head on, so it's going to be at a weird angle. But basically, you're going to want to get like a foot shape like this. I can't really explain like what shape it looks like, but something like that. And then what you're going to want to do is draw a line going up here, kind of curve it in, and then go around like that. I'll curve down, kind of go into this shape here. And all you want is a curve line that goes down and then across like that. So there's the foot. And then you're going to get like kind of like the back of the shoe here, like this. But she has like this kind of like metal piece that goes across. So what you're going to do is draw a line going up, and then over, and then down like that. And then here what you're going to do is draw a line going up, draw a line hugging this line very closely, and then we're going to get a line going up here, over, and then down, so you get like a little square. It's going to go over and then connect in there like that. And I'll erase that and draw that in again. Again, I don't really like the whole like scrap metal design. It's just, there's just too much to draw in, especially for like doing a how to draw video like this. So don't feel bad if you can't really get it on the first draw, or it takes like a couple of tries, because like this is not really made for like a 2D drawing type thing. There's a reason why she's like a 3D model, because this design, and then all for this you're just going to connect the lines in like that. So we got that leg done. Let's jump into the other leg here. The other leg is pretty much this leg, just on a side view. So basically what we're going to do here is draw a nice square like that. And at the edges here, we're going to just extend them out and connect them to make a 3D box. And then here, a line going down, across, up, over, and then up like that. So we got the knee section. And now this line, it's just going to go across and then over like that. This line will start here and go down, over, and up. So we got a nice little square there. And here it's going to go down, over, curve over like this. If you want to, you get a little curve line, or a straight line right here. And then very similar right here, we're going to get that curve line. And it's going to curve up like that. This line's going to go down, over, across, and up. Draw a line here and here. Draw a line going in there and about there, like that. And then you get like a little ball joint right here, which is kind of like a little curve line. It'd be a circle, but you just get to see the curve line right there. And a line going across here just to finish off this top part. And there's that leg. Now this leg you see, or this foot you see a lot clearer than this one. So basically what we're going to do is you draw in the kind of foot shape like this. So it'd be something like that. And what you want to do is start with this part that we drew in last. We're actually going to draw that first here. And basically what you're going to do is draw a line going up here like this, across, down, over, and then in. And then we're going to get a line going down and just kind of hugging this line like that. And then you're going to get a nice little straight line right here just to show it curves. And then for the foot here, it's just going to go out, kind of down, across, over, and then curve in like that right there. And then you're just basically going to get this like little L shape like that. And then we're going to extend this out a little bit, and then go over, across, and then up like that. And then here you just simply just draw these lines, little curved lines connecting it at the edge there. And then there you go, there's the leg. And honestly, I think these were the hardest parts of the drawing. There's just so many complicated like perspective shapes. So a little rough, I won't lie. Alright, so now that we've got that down, we could draw in her, like, belt piece here. It's actually pretty simple. What you're going to do is draw a nice little curve line like this. Like that. Then it's going to go down and into like a V here, and then up, like that. And then from that V, you're going to get a line going across, and then over. And you're going to get a curve line curving down, over, and then up like that. Get a little curve line right there too. And now we actually can erase all the overlap. And that's pretty much it for it. Nothing too complicated. That down, over, up, up, down across, curve down and up. Like that. And you get a little ball joint here. And now what you want to do is she also has like this almost like little butt cape thing, like right behind it. So all it is this line that goes down, over, like that. And then you just give it a little bit of depth by draw another one and then connecting it in right there. And now for the this hand is much easier. All we're going to do is we're going to get like basically two ovals and then like one over here. And then just be like this curve line, and then we'll go into the arm here. Should be a nice big kind of, I'm just gesturing all this in by the way. Just be a nice big rectangle right here. Get that circle joint, and then we'll get a rectangle right here going up. And we would see a little bit of that shoulder pad there like that. So it's pretty much good for the gesture. So what we're going to do here is you're basically going to just draw these big rectangles like that. So we're going to get one, go down, over, and then in like that, two, get one more there like that. And then once you got that down, you could draw a line going up and then over like this for like this section. That'll be what that is. And you know what? I'm going to finish drawing it in, then I'll erase, then we'll redraw it in. So once you got that down, and now we could draw in the box here. So it's going to go up, over, across, and then down. We'll get a line right in the middle here. Then we're going to get that kind of joint. So there's going to be a nice little curve line like this. Go down and over like that. Then we'll get a nice little circle here. And then from here, we're going to get a line going up there. One kind of going up here like that. And another one right there. And then this will just be a curve line going down and over. And then you hug it in like that. Now I'm going to erase this and redraw it in because it's so sketchy. So yeah, we just get the rectangles here. That curve line that goes around. Darken in these shapes again. Get a line here, then we'll go up, over, across, and then down. Get the joint here. And these three lines going up like that. And then the shoulder pad. And we're good. Well, and if you want to, very similar like this hand, you can kind of just draw like kind of detail lines here like this. Kind of like that on the fingers if you want to. But that's pretty much how you draw Rusty Rose from Sonic Prime. I'm going to say, again, this how to draw video is on the much more difficult side. So don't feel bad if you can't get it right away, or it's real, because like this one is probably one of the harder how to draw videos I've made. It's real complicated. Honestly, I don't really like the like kind of scrap metal design. It looks good for a 3D model, but drawing it in, there's just so much like perspective you need to do and things like that. It's not really that fun to draw in 2D. But I will put the sketch that we just did and the inked version I did beforehand. So you can get a nice, good look at those two. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you can draw Rusty Rose. Again, it'll probably take a few attempts. This is a hard one. But again, thank you, Little PG, for the request. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys have requests, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. And happy Sonic Month, everybody. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.